I love that you can't even hear my reaction yet, and I know for you it's already been worth it just because you know I'm going to react to it. What do I do with you? uh, uh, ads are running as requested. So I'll be officially back when that's over. But hi, how's it going, everyone? I don't know what I'm going to do today. I'm already saying this right now, and I'll say it again when the ads are actually over, so everyone knows it. But um, I am not prepared for this. Um, but I'll discuss that when the ad's over. So, alrighty, alrighty then. So are we ready? I'm not, but let's do this anyways. Hello. How's it going? Um, you're Zanon, you're French. Thanks for the hydrate. Yeah. So, the plan for today is basically just make a game dev scene slash pixel art scene slash both. Um, so the issue, okay, the first issue is I don't know how to show you what I'm working on. That's something we'll figure out as we're going. um, Second, um, I don't know how I want to arrange the. Exactly, fuck it, we're doing it live. Partially because I've been putting it off for way too long, so. You know, might as well do it live. Might just get me motivated. And if not, we can still just chat and stuff. Um. Which scene are we going on for this? um. Let's go for. Welcome to the Void. Uh. Where nothing exists except me and chat and I guess the recent subscription thingy. I mean, basically. Um. Let's capture a sprite for now. It's indeed a void. Do you capture? No? You don't wanna? Uh, is Sprite? I I guess that's not happening. Okay. Window capture. A sprite. Uh, select the window, a sprite. That's on the wrong layer, but that's okay. We can fix that. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. You're going to the captures for now. Okay. There are some issues. The first issue is pretty obvious. You can see like half the thing. Also, you can see my cursor. Let me see if I can. No? Well, screw you too, Sprite. Um, you might know this guy, by the way. He might look familiar. But yeah, you cannot see my color palette currently, which is, I mean, not the biggest deal, but like, would be nice. Is Super Mario the best character ever? Definitely. Overall, I don't hate this though. Like, um, do I center this? I think it actually looks better if it's just at the bottom like this, and we just have a empty bar above. Um, okay. A bit awkward, but do I hate this? Again, the issue is kind of that you can't really see the color I'm working with, or... But like, do you need to see that? It's fine. It's fine. But it could be better. By the way. uh... he has the walkies. He walks. Yeah. Uh, it's only using 6 frames. It could be smoother, but I'm especially worried it's going to be too fast for the walk animation. But um, that's a later problem. But yeah, this is a project I've been working on for a few. Uh, I know. That's a project I've been working on for a for a few weeks now, on and off. Just making like uh, like a version in more my style of like the Sonic character. Still taking like the official artwork and stuff into account, but like just with my shading, my sort of style. And I'm still not completely happy with it. I might still change things here and there, but uh, I like it. Um, he also has a idle pose. Um, and he has a board animation, or the start of one. He doesn't have the full animation one yet, but I am planning to give him like the same sort of animation set he has in the classic games. Um, because why not? Um, maybe I will even do like a game project with this. Like I have some ideas, but like it takes a bit of time, obviously. And that's another reason why I would like to be able to have a game dev scene again. Speaking of, let me open Godot. Godot. Ba ba da ba da. Can I capture you? Just out of curiosity. I don't think so, but yeah, no, didn't think so. But it's fine. Let's get a second window in. Window capture. Godot. Okay, that's looking not okay. There we go. And I guess they're both just going at the bottom here. Um, that's this is less ideal. That I can talk, I promise. This is less ideal though because you can see the scene tree, which is kind of useful to know. Like it's hidden behind chat, which is kind of inconvenient. Um, so how big would I want it to be then? We can also move this thing over to a different area, but like, feel free to quote whatever I said. I didn't actually pay attention to what I said. Um, so I might need a refresh on that. Uh, exclamation mark quote maybe. Sorry, by the way, if I sound a little bit congested. I was hiking on Sunday and it was quite cold. Uh, I don't quite have a cold, but I'm still a bit congested. But yeah. Um. Okay, you know what? What I'm going to do. Um. And this is where this is going to get a little bit weird because we're going into places where we have never been before. Uh. New scene. Godot. Oh, I can't name it that. Uh. Godot capture name a sprite capture. And now we make a new scene called Godot. Hi, I my voice is here. Um, oopsie. So, um, yeah, what we're going to do now is, um, can you hear me actually? Um, we're going to steal, we're going to add Godot back in here as the window capture, so, Godot capture. There we go. Oh, that is a that is a thing that I just said, huh? I mean, I do like it big. Anyways, I need to figure out something really quick. So to the void we go. Okay, back from the void. Uh, your void, how's it going? Enjoy your luck. We are just traveling through the singular pieces of my uh overlay. Um, for example, what I could also do while we're at it is just go here, where just my avatar is stored. This is also where the microphone is stored, by the way. Like, the audio source for my microphone is wherever my avatar is, so it's always attached to me. I don't know if that will work, but also Godot might be down. Not Godot, Obot. Uh, let me annoy Static really quick. Uh, Obot might be down. Uh, yeah, I noticed he has been having some issues. But it wouldn't be our bot if it wasn't. Anyways, now I take this number that I've stolen from uh, take this number that I've stolen and put it in here. Interesting. Let me reset that. You know what? It's probably easier if I... New image. Uh, or the R in Orbot stands for once restarted. Again. Um, Game Dev BG. Ah, what a horrible color. Um, Select color. Now that's a pleasing color. Um, Welcome to this. Uh, 85, I think. Hang on, I can just steal it. Paste, transform. Okay, and then we just move Godot here, so it has the same width. Hang on. Do we want Godot to be centered in the... I mean, I don't know how I would center it, so never mind that question, actually. it's, it's going on the top. I guess. Yeah. How big are you? Transform. Uh, by the way, how's everyone doing? 807, that doesn't feel right. You know what, I'm lazy. um, you know, I could have done all of this in studio mode, but I think it's actually more interesting if we do it this way. Uh, okay. Um, and now what we do is simply hide Godot, make a screenshot of this, uh, and we'll throw that into the scene I should have probably done first. A sprite. Hang on, let me fix that. A sprite. Back in the void we are. Um, so we add the color source back in, like the rectangle we did, because A sprite is going to have the same proportions. We copy the transform of this. um, simply because no, not this. Of this simply because it's easier to copy that and paste it in. Paste transform. I know you can barely see anything of what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Um, let me add open sprite. Add source. window capture, add existing A-sprite capture. Someone's looking grumpy. There we go. And now we open a new sprite. Which is this sprite, my overlay. uh, is this a good size to watch what I'm doing in A sprite? First off, I don't know if that's. I guess it depends on what I'm doing. But looking at it on my stream, it looks fine. Not great, but definitely enough that you can still see stuff. Yeah. I could also try and shrink it for me so that it's, or not shrink it, but like rescale it for me so it's in a 4:3 format. I don't know. Because this is a little bit difficult to see. Um, admittedly. What if I... Why are you so big? A sprite. That's not quite 4:3. But I don't know if I like this. So let's go with this. That should be enough to see, right? It's fine. Then looking over to Sonic. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. So, what we've done is taking a screenshot, which I need to find. Da ba da da da. Well, where are screenshots saved again? OBS. Ba ba da da. I could just take another screenshot. It told me where the screenshots were. Oh, it's there. Okay. Videos. Recordings. Okay, so now what we do is show a spread again. We take this screenshot and put it into a new layer. Um, game dev reference. And then we just paste this in the screenshot as is and then shrink it to the size we wanted. Okay, that's our reference. That's basically just that's where the I know language where the game dev like the game dev module is going to be, like which space it takes up. Um, and we can easily see that's true because if we take chat vertical, it's to the left of that. Hydrate, I can hydrate. Um, okay. Um, but yeah, and then the part where we make the game dev layout is pretty easy actually. um, so we take. Um, I'll just take the reference from the game, the 16 by 9 scene, because that's basically the same, but game 16 by 9, because it basically uses the same frame. Um, if you check the width is the same, and so we just need to adjust the height. But by how much do I need to adjust the height? This is 6. And that's 10, so 5 in either direction. That's doable, I think. But also will screw up the pattern, but that's fine. Did I count that correctly? I don't think I counted that correctly. Yes, I did. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The pattern is currently off, but we can fix that. And then we just add another line here, and then stay alive, stay mo. One, two, three, four, 5. And again, we can move basically all of the ones above, one down, and again add one. And that's it basically already. Like now we just hide the background and are none of you actually grouped with the back with the. Why did I make the group? Do I have stupid? Anyways, now I can just hide them all. I can hide the reference since the A-Sprite one is basically just a copy of this one. In fact, duplicate. A sprite. Yeah. Do I have fangs? That's what I'm getting quoted for. A sprite. And Godot. Uh, Godot. Um, and that's the overlay done. Well, it's not the overlay done yet. Um, but that's that part of the overlay done. Next, brain. I need to move these files over real quick. I forgot where, but uh, go Godot and a sprite. Copy those, move them into stream overlay. Okay. Glad that this is what I'm getting quoted for. um, so what we do now is in these scenes in which we are right now, we add a new image source. Good. Godot image. And that's literally just the image we're using here, in like the image we just made. Godot, 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 Godot. Except this is not Godot. This is Godot. So let's add the image here. Add existing, Godot. And then we moved it below. And I think we move it below the background, but I don't remember. Hang on. Which we can hide the background now because now we have a proper background. So, Godot is captured. A sprite. Basically just the same, but we do the image. I'm using two different image files, even though they could be the same image file because they look the same, but I want them to be different files, so in case I do decide to differentiate them, I don't need to split them off later. Yeah. So that's that done. And I can in fact delete the microphone here now because we're done here. I mean, and one more time. I mean, hello, welcome to my overlay. Yeah. So turns out the overlay is this is the overlay. This scene is the overlay. Um, this is basically the entire overlay, but without the rest. This is the actual place where we are normally. This is the main scene. While this is just the overlay. Um, but yeah, we need to add a new thing. So let me just real quick. Okay, you should hear me now again. Welcome to the Black Void. That is my overlay. um, I can make everything appear and disappear at this place at my leisure. Um, and we're going to add two new scenes here. Why so serious? Because this is my domain. This is my sanctuary. Um, but anyways. Now we add the Godot scene here. Um, isn't that neat? Um, and that's going at the bottom of the list because, frankly, I don't need it. And then A Sprite, which is also going at the bottom of the list. Um, so with that, with that done, now to the next point. Let me move you over here, Firebot. Is there anything I should hide in Firebot? Not really. Uh, so yeah, let's actually break the rules a little. Hang on. Let's change Godot out for a little bit for Firebot. Firebot, where are you? Firebot. Welcome to Firebot. Um, you will notice that Firebot is too big. Too bad. Anyways, in case you ever wondered how anything in this overlay works, this is how. This list of effects is how pretty much anything on this overlay works. Um, uh, it is a long list, so um, take it all in. So, what we need is 2 effects per object we just added. An effect to show it and hide. I mean, feel free to. If you can read this, then more power to you. uh, but yeah, we're going to duplicate show game and hide game since they're the closest to what we want. But we're going to give it different tags. Not game, but rather add tag game dev Godot. I'll also make one for A-Sprite because I know we'll need it. Game dev Godot A-Sprite. Save. And then this is getting the tags game dev and Godot because that's going to be game dev and Godot. Actually, game dev might go higher, but Godot. I'll figure that out then. No, not A-Sprite. This is still Godot. Yo, Divide, how's it going? It is very impressive. This is a lot of tedious work, to be honest. Mainly just tedious work. I'll explain how it works in more detail once we get to the bigger steps. But for now, let's start with this. Show game, show Godot. Yeah. I'm gonna I'm gonna kick your fucking ass with direction and magnitude. Uh, jokes aside, how are you doing? Custom variable. We need to rename the custom variable to Godot open. This custom variable is simply to check if everything is. I mean, basically just to check if Godot is open to make sure I don't have something open that shouldn't be open and whatever. It doesn't matter too much, but. Oh yeah. Run effect list. Set module info. Middle. Godot. Not in caps. Godot. Run effect. Set module info. Top Godot. Um. Oh, cool. Uh. We should play Mario Kart 8 at some point again. I'd be down. Maybe I should stream it, but um, I don't know. I've been kind of busy. Honestly, we should also just sit down at some point again and just do an evening just Mario Kart. Um, we haven't done that in a while. But yeah, what this module info is, you know my screen. That sounds weird. Okay, let me phrase that differently. You know how. No, I still can't formulate that in a way that makes sense. Uh, I do have a capture card, yes. It is hooked up to my Switch too, right now. Um, I literally only need to press a button and we could stream something on the Switch. Um, um, why are you asking? Um, why, why am I concerned? But yeah, what I wanted to say is the set module info. What it does is I have 9 different parts of the screen. Top left, top right, middle left, bottom left, bottom and bottom right, and like the entire screen is split up that way. Um, what the set module info is doing is basically telling the uh, bot where, like, which parts of the screen are taken up by which module. So, for example, if I go to the 16 by 9 scene, the game is taking up the top right, the middle right, and the middle. And then there's the bottom slot, the bottom right slot, the bottom left slot, the middle left, and the top left slot that are all still free. Or rather, they aren't free because they are taken up by other modules, but like each module tells. This is where the important part comes in. Uh, what this does, this effect is just move the screen, like move the Godot window, like the entire scene that I put in, and just moves it off screen. Um, that's literally all it does. We don't need to mute or unmute the because Godot and Sprite don't make sounds, so we don't need to mute or unmute anything. Um, So we can just delete this. Else if we don't do anything if these are true. Yo Z, how's it going? Welcome to my bot. Welcome to Firebot. Well, it isn't my bot, but I didn't write this. I don't know who wrote this actually. I think it's someone in Club 601 who did it. Um, but yeah, this is how I control my stream. All of these effects. Um, hope you like it. I can move this one up already. Show Godot goes to here, right after hide game DS. Now we hide Godot, which is basically the same process, but in reverse. Instead of moving the scene onto the screen, we just move it away from the screen, right? Um, if custom variable Godot open is true, or if Godot open is not defined, then but yeah, I have not been lying at all. Then we set this to false because Godot isn't open anymore. Technically, I should probably do this as the last thing, but oh well. Um, module is middle is none, top is none, top right is none, and right is none because well we are moving the Godot window away. So Godot, and we don't need to mute anything. So now that we did this, we can rename the effect would be one thing we can do. Hide Godot. But now if I press hide Godot, it just vanishes. And if I press show Godot, it shows up again. Except this isn't Godot, this is Firebot because I was lazy. But we'll fix that later. Actually, we don't need to fix that. But, you know. And now we literally just make a duplicate for this, for Sprite. Um, September 83rd. Um, edit. First we edit the text, hang on. It's no longer Godot, it's Sprite. You are also no longer Godot, but rather Sprite. And I will rename you to show Sprite because it shows Sprite. If custom variable Sprite open Sprite. This is again Sprite. it's very monotonous once you actually have the templates all already done. Like that's the thing. At this point, it's basically just copying all these things and figuring out where I want them to be. Sprite. Would you guess? Would you have guessed it? Sprite. Take a guess what the next one is. That's right. Sprite. This goes in the square hole. Oh god. This is really just I'm glad that even in the void of nothingness. The ad timer is still showing up, by the way. A sprite. Show a sprite. And the same for hide a sprite. Again, this is really simple once we actually have it set up once. You just need to copy and paste everything. Right. A sprite. I would like to say a sprite doesn't sound like a word anymore, but I don't think it ever sounded like a word. So. That's not correct. I gotta fix that in the close Godot, or hide Godot, whatever it's called. Okay. Show a sprite, hide a sprite, move that up to the Godot one. Okay. I need to fix this. And ads are about to start, not that there's much you can possibly miss, but that should be Godot open, not game Godot. Godot open. I didn't save. That's like my one issue I have with this. You need to confirm so many times just to save. Like every single step you need to save. It's kind of annoying, but it's fine. I don't really know where we're going to for the ad break, so let me just go to BRB, I guess. I just realized you haven't heard the music for the entire stream. Apologies. Um, I kind of forgot. That's actually a thing. I want to kind of have the music player show up, so. Huh. Maybe I have to rework this. Maybe we should move the thing lower. But let's do that once we figured out the rest. We can still do that afterwards. But yeah, ads are about to start, so I'll be right back. That didn't quite work the way I planned it. Oh well. Alrighty, I don't really know which scene to return to, so I guess this is just what we're doing now. I'm gonna keep the music player going though, because like, why not? Um, that's over by the way. Also, hi Lich, how's it going? Hope work is treating you well. Um, so I don't know if I actually like this, so let's hide Godot for a little bit, or rather, Firebot, and go back to Ice Sprite. Um, I think I'll actually prefer having this at the bottom for one simple reason, which is that I can have the music player at the top if I do that. So let's move this down. The size should be the same, just the location should be different. So, and you come down here. And I need something with the top version of this. I think the horizontal life split has... Yeah. I don't know why I did that, but lucky me, I guess. Okay. And then we just put that on top and extend it. In case anyone was, by the way, ever curious about it, the design of these boxes was taken from Colors DS. Like, I mean, I've already streamed the game. I don't think I need to tell anyone at this point that I like the game, but you know. This does feel weird, but it's fine. I think I'm going to prefer it this way. Mainly so I can have the music player there. I might have to then design a... Like, if it doesn't look good this way, I could also design like a bottom version of the music player, but I would like to avoid it if I can. But we'll see. So, back to Firebot. Because I need to update some stuff. I don't have a button for that yet. Show Godot, or Firebot in this case. Let me export those. Put them into export Godot. File export as Sprite. And then move those over. Sprite, Godot. And they should automatically update. Yeah! Piece of cake. Pizza cake. So now we need to go back into OBS, move the okay. Pizza cake, yes. Okay. With that sorted out. Next step in Firebot. First of all, when hiding all, we should hide all. No, first we need to update the Godot and Thingamagic. Because these aren't correct anymore. You should not be top, but rather bottom, Godot, and... Wow. No, you can stay where you were. You could have also stayed where you are. Dang it. You are now bottom right. I have decided. So now we have middle, right, bottom, bottom right. That is correct. Now I need to do that for A sprite and height ones as well. So let's do this. The reason I'm doing this is because obviously they're taking up different space now, so bottom, bottom right, and we do the same thing for A sprite, and then we can move on to the next step. And also going to be I have questions. Okay, and now these should still work correctly. I mean, nothing in the functionality would actually change. Next thing. Fun thing. Show... Godot. You could ask why I have an effect that just shows everything, but I find it funnier if I just leave it at that. Hydrate, I can hydrate. Barely, my water bottle is running out. I can also stretch. Never mind, I cannot hydrate. I'll be right back. I would... I would go to the B scene, but it's not like we're... I mean, even the Joker isn't crazy enough to take on the IRS, so you have a point. Okay, I have returned with hydration. Thank you for the hydration. Anyways, now for the slightly more useful effect of hiding everything. um, Slightly more useful in the fact that it at least allows me to reset everything. Hide, not that, hide, Godot. In case you can't bear to look at the code anymore, you need to use hide Godot. I mean, not alert, 8 sprite. Perfect. Reset scenes, what do you do? Do you need to know? We are not yet in game dev mode, so... no. Shadow the Hedgehog, taking a shot. Oh yeah, I have this effect. Ghost! I never used it, but... I have it. Ghost! Specifically to play the sound. Ghost! There was a reason for that, I promise. I will do no such thing. Ghost! 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 But yeah, the sound effect was for when I'm... This is actually from Colors, I think. I think this is Colors DS. I might also be Team Sonic Racing, but... yeah, the reason I took the Ghost effect is because the... well, Ghost. From... the game. The game. Ghost! Ghost! But yeah, that's for when I transform my avatar into a ghost. I never did it, but... Even better, just German curses. German curse words. And then... heavily distort them and like... Anyways... what do you do? Not relevant. I... oh god. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a... effect... swap... game dev... modules... conditional effects. If Godot open. Wait, no. That should be true. 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 Custom variable. Huh. I feel like I have access to way too many people with audio editing knowledge. That's no one should ever have told me that, but I appreciate it nonetheless. G'do open. I forgot how to write that. Hang on. Save for now, just so I can check something real quick. Ba ba da ba. Show G'do. Edit. Conditional effects. If. Okay, it is just spelled that way. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Back to my regular scheduled modules. I guess technically show, but I would put it in the setup. Game dev could always spread. Oh no, Z. Oh no. Not a horrible idea. Also, Lich, you sound very qualified for the job. If Godot is open, we preset run effect list, preset effect list, hide Godot, and then wait a second, delay. Actually, I don't need to do that if I just... I just need to wait for this to finish. It should automatically happen. Yeah, preset. Run effect list. Preset effect list. Show a sprite. Else if custom variable a sprite open is true, then we swap it the other way around. Preset effect list, hide a sprite, and then run effect list. Preset effect list, show Godot. What this does is very simple, it just switches. Why? Well, this is simply so I can have a button that just switches a sprite and Godot around without needing to change scene or whatever. So I figured it would be quite elegant. I hope that helps. I just hydrated like a minute ago. Lich, I gotta pee already. I mean, thank you for the hydrate, but also, please, have mercy. Thanks for the stretch, though. I do need that. Oh. Yeah, because we are currently in the void. Welcome in my overlay scene. No. I'm just currently adding 2 of the screens that will show up on the new, in the new scene. I'm just currently kind of hidden in the void. Because I needed to be here to work on this. Actually, I don't need to be here to work on this anymore. We can go back to reality. Hi! We're back in reality. I mean, I'm still hidden, but If it makes you happy, it can also show up. um, God damn it, Lich. Anyways, if you want, I can actually show my face here. Hang on. Hi. It's me, Freud. Um, God. Wow. Divide. I didn't think you'd... I mean, Okay, Hexen. Hexen. Look. Listen. Ju Anyways. You can go here. You can go here. What was I going to do? Hide module if... Right. I need to do hide module if not. Edit. So. If... Else if class if... Go. What this function does is very funny. I mean, fair Z. Fair. Fair. But yeah, what this effect does is basically just, why did I put brackets there? The brackets are already there. What this does is it basically checks if for the module that should be at a certain location, it actually matches the variable that is set for that specific location. And if it doesn't match, it hides it. For example, this one goes through bottom right, top, middle right. This one should be easier, because it's literally just if any of these is true. Conditional. So hide. Oh, God damn it! The delusion's real. What you're saying is I should increase the cooldown. I cannot leave you alone with anything. Right, alright. You're forcing my hand. Create a dashboard. Channel points. Manage channel points. Hydrate, edit, cooldown. You're getting 10 minutes. stretch also gets 10 minutes. Happens. Um, that's not a good thing. Uh, is my connection dying? Stream? How's stream looking? Uh, digital digital yoga instructions. Yeah, we ignore. First of all, we ignore that I first read that as digital Yoda instructions. Um, anyways, yeah, unfortunately, I had to nerf stretching. I mean, I can always just, can always just. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Whee! uh, anyways. uh, anyways, what was I? um. This gave me. The conditions should be if that's a good question. First of all, if this string, which you don't really need to think about, custom, if the module at this specific location is Godot, Godot, then do this thing. Yeah. Also, even before I nerfed the stretch redeem and the hydrate redeem, there is only a limit of 5 per person. So, eventually you would run out. I just get the feeling I gotta pee first before you run out, and it's inconvenient. Let's say it this way. If path is middle, any. If path is right, if path is bottom bottom or bottom right. Custom. Bottom. Then run hide preset. There we go. Run effect list, preset effect list, hide. Godot. Should it be is or is not? Is. Okay. Yeah. Nice. I know there was a way to like drop bombs everywhere, but I don't know how it works. Hang on. I mean, I can just drop bombs wherever I want, but... Let's get out of here. I love how the stream has just become we play with different things I have in the overlay while I'm doing nothing. Great. Else if label a sprite, I can spell. If any of no, if all are true. Custom variable module info path is a sprite. Then we run a conditional effect, conditional if any is true. I only need the path. Thank you. And if that's middle or right or bottom, or bottom right. I feel like I have enabled you. Oh! Bottom. Custom. But yeah, I'm happy with the progress we're making, by the way. Like, this is good. Preset. Hide a sprite. And I think that should work now, but I don't know. Actually, we can just find out. Sort of. Let's try this again, shall we? It works! Heck yeah. I mean, it should work, but... I back. And show... Where am I? There. Okay. Huh? Anything else that I need to take care of then? Hide module if not, set module info we have. I guess it's finally time to make the game dev scene. So Let's... Which one am I going to duplicate for this? Let's start with this one and we can edit it. Edit. Instead of this, it's going to be game dev. And Godot. Switch to game dev. Hide other screens. Conditional effect if I don't think I need this since we don't really need live split on the game dev scene. So let's hide that. Or delete this rather. If we are on full screen, we switch to main and wait until that's done. Current scene is game dev. Show... We don't show game, we show Godot. Godot, show Godot. Show events vertical, that's correct. Show avatar, show game info, we don't, but show music player. We don't need this. And I think that's it. I need to set this up. And in hide other screens, we add a new conditional effect for game dev. Edit label game dev. If expected is not, hide Godot. Otherwise, nothing. And the same for a sprite. If expected is not pixel art. Hide a sprite. I don't remember why I have this, but it will be important, I'm sure. Shouldn't you have like a list of... I guess not. Where things should be. Oh, I remember where it is. Switch to... Wait, it's at the bottom of the list. Switch... Hide other screens. How do you function? How... How does things work? I'm feeling like there's an effect missing. Hang on. Hide modules. Oh, I know why. I don't need this. Not what I wanted. Paste before, run effect module, hide modules. Anything that isn't music on the top right, chat in the middle, chat in the left, Godot, 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 no, that's Avatar. You two are Godot. Top doesn't need to have anything. I guess event. Events. But yeah, then I don't think I actually need the part. I just added to hide other screens. Or maybe I do and we'll regret it later. We'll figure it out then. But let's make a duplicate, switch to pixel art, and just replace it with a sprite. So, art... current scene is pixel art. Save. Show music, show... This one should be a sprite. Show a sprite. And... Did you not save? Did I not save? Am I stupid? Do I have stupid? At least it's not particularly difficult to fix, but... wait, chat is correct here. Top is nothing, top left is events, middle is a sprite. Depends, are we in a sprite right now, or... avatar... a sprite. Yeah. We're in a sprite. Okay, Change tag here to his bread. The tag doesn't actually do anything, but alright. See you around. Pasted before, and again, just events, music, chat. Good dough, avatar, good dough, and good dough. And now, in theory, if all of this has worked, I should just be able... First I should move them up to where they should be in the list. Which will take a while. Switch to game dev, should be all the way at top, with the other scene changes. I wish it was easier to just move these up. That's maybe my one issue with this whole system. But oh well. And in theory, this should just work. Let's find out. Where are you? There's just no effect to show you. Preset. Preset effect list. Show chat vertical. And let's duplicate, not duplicate, copy. Copy that and put that in switch to game dev. Switch to pixel art, I mean. Paste after. And now if I go to pixel art, chat flies in, and if we go to game dev, and if we go to 16:9, and if we go back to game dev, heck yeah, this is working. I didn't think we'd get done this far with this TBH, but I'm not complaining either. I still have some things I can do here. First of all, I need to update this here, so if it... cause... the variable should be... hang on, actually, I can do this easier. I can copy it from switch to game dev. Yeah, it's surprisingly simple once I actually have the system working. Like, I'm planning to make it in future even easier to make it work, but one thing at a time. Copy. And then I'll paste it in swap game dev modules just so It knows that the current scene should be switched as well. Technically this doesn't really matter, but... Okay. And that's the neat part. Now if I swap game dev module, it just... Yeah. Though I don't know in hindsight if this is even needed, since switching between the two is really easy. But yeah, it's done. There's one more thing I'll do, but we'll do that after the break, so I'll be right back, and then we can do the thing. So yeah, but what we can do, because we don't need Firebot at this point, we can switch Godot back to being Godot. So let me do that real quick. There we go. And why are you peeking slightly out? Are you kidding me? Is A spread also peeking out at the top? Because that would be upsetting. No. So it's just Godot being a pain. How many pixels should it be higher? 2 pixels? 3 pixels? It's going to the turquoise line. I can fix that later. It's not a big deal, so... it's easily fixable. Let me do that during the ad break, maybe. I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. Let me see if the updated Godot thing works. Ah! 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 Let me... Still not quite. Oh, because it's not at the bottom of the screen yet. That was the issue. Uh... So I didn't need to increase the size at all, I think. Yeah. Uh... Oops. That I can fix very quick though. So... Just let me undo what I just did, and then it's all not a big deal. So, go, go. I guess because Firebot was a different size. I guess that's why. But now it's fine. I should probably test how it looks with a test scene, but I don't actually have a test scene for this project. I mean, I guess I have the audio manager technically, but how do I capture the... Let me see if I can capture it this way. No. Not a chance. I need to think about how I capture the debug window, but... I might just put it over... Oh, now it captures. Eh. Whatever. I don't know if this is the best approach to it though, so... Eh. I don't know. Because I feel like having to go to the 16:9 scene every time I want to do something is not ideal. But we'll see. Back to the pixel art scene. Because this is the thing we still have to do, not him. Sonic can retire for today. But... yeah, let's copy this. Can go from there. So, what I've been doing for my Stream Deck is different icons for the scenes. I have the starting soon screen, the BRIB, and I would like to have a game dev one as well, so... Let's do that, shall we? Only issue is I have no idea what I'm going to do for game dev. I have a pretty clear idea for pixel art, but I don't have a clear idea for what I want to do for... Because pixel art is literally just yeah, doing art, so uh, just an artist palette. Yeah, I'm. If I was using my Stream Deck for something other than streaming, I would probably also not bother. But now I'm committed. That looks more like a potato than an artist palette, but you know what? Close enough. The potato gets the idea across. Yeah, I think I remember you telling me about that. Which is really cool. That's a interesting way of solving an issue, right? Yeah, something like this. Actually, the other way around is probably smarter. Yeah, this is good. I mean, not particularly sophisticated, but you know, it doesn't have to be. It has to be readable. Um, so what do I do for game dev? Yeah, yeah, just finding alternatives, having to think about it, and like doing cool things, like finding cool ways to solve really annoying problems like that. Uh, there's a saying that I'm trying to translate, but I'm pretty sure there is a translation for it too. So I guess the translation would be necessity is the mother of invention, or something like that. But it's more like, I mean, it's your brain. To a degree, it makes sense, but it's still wild to think about. How about I just, you know, kind of stereotypical, but do like very stereotypical, like this is a coda thing, but just Okay, this just looks like a face. I... Technically, you're right, but... Technically, you're right, but... I'm not gonna take that. Good enough. I mean, it does look like a face, but... As long as I know what it means. Selected frames. Times 8. How do I call these? Just game def times 8.png and pixel art pixel art. Exactly, Lich. And thus I can put on my stream deck and then yeah, I can switch to the scenes. That's how that works. I am very smart, I promise. Firebolt, preset effect list. Switch to second preset effect list. Switch to pixel art. And now I should just be able to switch them from my stream deck. Even if it doesn't mean I need to rearrange some of this. So... yeah. And I guess I should probably put them somewhere here as well. My stream deck is very organized, I guarantee you. I'll figure out later how I do that. I guess if I want this, I can... And if I hold it... You can't see none of what I'm doing right now, but that's fine. Um... I don't think that's how that works. I believe you need to be actually... No, I don't need... I don't need that. I think you actually need to chat to show up, so... You know. But now, if I set it up correctly, if I just press it, it goes into the pixel art, but if I hold it... I might actually make a mixed... icon for that. So... Make a duplicate of this. Cut it in half. What is cutting it in half, actually? I guess this. And the top half of this is going to be... you know what? Just temporarily, so I can cut this in half. I don't know how much exactly I need to cut off of it, but... it's a bit awkward like that. You know what? Let's do this smarter. Work smarter, not harder. I could have chosen a color that doesn't blend in this much. I do appreciate that you are trying all these effectors, because I did actually put some work into spriting all of them. That's a incredibly useless icon, but... just death. Delete. And then I can use that as the icon for this. I just realized you've seen none of this, but whatever. I'm not gonna do it again. Anyways, yeah, that's the icon I just made. I hope you like it. It's literally just smushing those two together. um, okay, last thing. For that we go back to the Godot thing and let me add a mic there so you can actually hear me. Okay, time to go to the Godot scene. You can still hear me. It is kind of like a frog with a unicorn horn. Leaning on the edge of... yeah, exactly. Actually, it kind of reminds me of a narwhal too. Anyways, what I want to do is... second window capture. Godot debug. Yes. What did you realize? Let me just put that here. It's not pretty, but like whatever. Nobody asked for it to be pretty. Then again, but it might be in the way. I guess, yeah. Hydrate, I can hydrate. I guess I know what I can do. Remove. Instead, we're just going to add a game capture here. The advantage of it being my regular game capture is that I can quite easily just delete it as needed. Or not delete it, but hide it as needed. Because that's kind of the thing I was worrying about. Yeah. Thanks for the hydrate, by the way. But yeah, now if I want to not see the debug window, I can just quite literally not capture it. So yeah. Let's go back to the regular place. So, yeah, that is probably correct. I can't believe you just kicked H-World out of the screen. Tisk tisk. But yeah, I don't know. I'm done. I think this is. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Bye, Z. Anyways, uh, we're done here. I think. I think I achieved what I set out to do for today. We have a pixel art scene. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, that's basically what I'm doing, just for the different modules I have. Yeah. You you killed Orbot. Chat, can I not leave you alone for 5 seconds? Tisk tisk. But yeah, this is working now. I'm happy with it. I'm, I'm glad that you both had the same idea. But quick reminder that I'm the overlord here. I can do whatever I want. uh, uh, okay. But yeah, this is good. I can work with this, especially. Um, you all just need to remind me if I'm on the wrong scene again, but, um, I mean, that's nothing new. So, what else is there left to do? Um, I mean, at this point, we have we have the scene, we have both scenes, and we can easily switch between them. Okay, that was a bit funky. Luckily I can just, I mean, um, anyways, I don't think you can attack yourself. That's not, uh, you can drop a bomb on yourself. Um, but yeah, I guess that's it for today, unless I figure out something else I want to do. I guess depends on who's live. If there's someone I want to raid, we can just raid now, and it's a bit of a short stream, but um, but I also wouldn't mind doing more. I genuinely didn't think we'll get done this fast. If you get what I mean. But we could work a little bit on this blue nuisance. I guess, yeah, let's test the new layout a bit. See how well it works. Shall we? Ooh, Nico's playing Mutagenics. How long has he been streaming? 4 hours? I don't know. How long does he usually go? Because I don't know how long he usually goes. Let's just rate him. I think it now is as good as any point. So slash rate Nico Hart. Nico's an awesome streamer. He does a lot of unconventional controller stuff. Like he did a lot of unusual controllers like cameras, bicycles. So yeah. I'm glad I could stream today. I'm glad I did this today. After Wednesday was a bit exhausting, I was a bit worried that I just didn't have the energy to stream because the last weekend took a lot out of me, but I'm glad I streamed today. It was fun. I'm glad everyone was here. Like, it's really cool seeing you all around. So, when will I be back? Yeah. And I'm glad I decided to finally take care of the overlay stuff. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and hopefully that means more game dev streams soon. I really want to do more of them again. Which is another reason why I wanted to do this. So, I'll probably be back Wednesday. I don't know. We'll see.